output equal to no. If is no output, all of that, and then if there's no output, so what this function does is we just add a segment, we add one more argument that is defaulted to no. So output equal to no. The is no function allow you to test whether a value is no or not. So if I said out x equal to 1, is no x is false. But if x equal to no, then is no of x equal to true. So we just test whether this value is no or not. If output is not no, we will turn no the graphic out to the output. And if output is not no, which means that we already opened a PDF device driver, then we need to close it at the end of the function. So this is the new analyze function. So if we run analyze data information, let's go to test.pdf. If we run that, then you can see that we have file test.pdf. If we run it without test.pdf, then we have the graph coming up.
Can you scroll?
For the code? Sorry, let me copy it over to the Etherpad. So ideally, we would like to have the function, the file name here, the test PDF file has the same name as the data. So the graph is matched directly to the data where we have it from. We can do it with one file. We don't want to do it to 10 files. So another function that is useful is the sub function. So let's say I have f equal data inflammation CSV. If I type sub CSV PDF f, what it does is it looks at this string f. It looks at anything that contains the term CSV and it replaces it with PDF. So if I run that command, what I have is data/inflammation-01.pdf.
Is there a way to restrict it so it's only looking at the last one in case CSV is in the file name as well?
Yes, so that's where you start to go into the realm of regular expression. I recognize regular expression. So if you do sub, I think this is part of the family of grep and regex, and so basically you can find a lot of things here that can help with that. So with that, we can update the analyze all. Where's my analyze all function? Let's just grab one from you guys. So basically what the analyze all function does is it look at all the file with a certain pattern within this directory, go ahead and create, and for each of the file within this set of files name, is create another name, the PDF name, by substituting the CSV portion of the name with PDF, and then call the analyze F. So let's say if I run, so I will source this. And let's say if I run this, analyze all inflammation and so now because the file's name here are the absolute name with the data path, so that means all the PDF are also produced in here. For each of the data file, I have accompanying graph file. So let's do another challenges on this to change the behavior on the plot command. So let's say someone preferred the figure to have lines instead of point. So go ahead and read the documentation of plot and figure out how to build a plot, but instead of using the point, using the line, update the analyze function accordingly and recreate the figure with analyze all. Previous analyze function, basically what it does is it creates a bunch of CSV and PDF within the same subdirectory, and if we don't modify the analyze all, basically the pattern read in is just asking for information, so it gives you both CSV and PDF. And then as you start trying to opening this, I yell at us because we try to open a PDF file as CSV. That's what the reason why we keep having this no line available input.
Just change the pattern and then match that CSV files. And analyze all of this.
So you can either make it into a relatively more complex pattern. Another way is try to remove the files before you run it. The thing that I like to do is I don't put my graph in the same location as my data. So there is a different way to do that. But
It's a generalized.
and then I'll just go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, yeah. So the file that someone posted on Etherpad, it works correctly, but you have to be very careful with the data. Yeah, I find the data often mess you up more often than not, rather than the function itself.